Welcome to 14 Days. Today we're looking at Xcom 2 and we're attacking the Chosen. This is the Hunter. This is his final lair. We would have had to have completed the initial phase of the base to get through to this bit. So we're in the final battle. Going to just skip ahead of the prelims, which is just a couple of aliens that are in the early part. And you'll find as soon as you walk past a certain threshold, the real game begins.
Supposed to be here. You were never meant to figure out our little trick. Full of surprises, aren't you? Soon to be full of holes.
All right. We've faced these things before and we can do it again. No matter what happens today, only one side is leaving this place alive.
Finally, you are ready.
The strengths and weaknesses of the Chosen do tend to alter from playthrough to playthrough, and they can accumulate more as the game goes on. The one thing for this, at the moment, Hunter's got Planewalker, which means that every time they take damage, they actually teleport to another point on the map. I always find, as long as you've got your troops spread out, this is a main weakness for them, not a strength, as we'll see. If you can, always try and shred the armour. Get rid of the armour as soon as possible, because that could easily be 4, 5, 6 points of damage for everybody that follows that attack that you will gain. So it's really worth the effort.
My lance pierces all!
I think the Planewalker trait is a big disadvantage just on this scenario, because the field of play is quite small. So if you have your troops spread out, even around the centre console area, a 2-story piece, you'll always have somebody who can see him. Whereas some of the bigger play areas, the bigger theatres, they can jump back to the point where you can't see them anymore, and then it's an advantage because they can see.
Blast them! Superheated!
Things are about to get even more interesting around here. could use a new perspective. Enough pleasantries.
We've got a soldier down. Get to him before the
A couple of things to
Chosen do.
remember here. The Chosen stuns or dazes the players. In a normal battlefield, he could actually abduct them, capture them once they're dazed if you don't get to them first. But it's less likely here. But what it does do is it obviously takes players out of the game. And then you need to go and revive them. The only exception to this is if you can actually kill the Chosen pretty straight away, they will automatically recover anyway. So, because he's quite low, you could, if you can get to him, shoot him, kill him, they would both recover, and you don't have to worry about it.
It does cost you more lives.
You will break.
One small note here as well as both the new enemies that Chosen has brought onto the field are priests, so they're capable of stunning any other character, including anyone you dominate. So if you dominate someone and there's a priest and he then stuns that person you've just dominated, they will become undominated and become an enemy again.
I've definitely got that one.
Doctor,
The device appears to be some sort of psionic capacitor, transferring tremendous amounts of psionic energy directly to the Chosen, restoring them.
no wonder these things don't die.
For the rest of this scenario, you have to balance keeping your troops alive, and in cover where you can, obviously, and destroying the sarcophagus.
Now.
The quicker you destroy the sarcophagus, the less enemies you will have to fight, and the less amount of time you will have to spend fighting the Chosen. He will continually revive until you've destroyed the sarcophagus, and then he will still revive, which we'll see. If you don't concentrate on taking the sarcophagus out as quick as possible, you will have to fight him a lot more.
Seems doable. Overwatch. I pierce all.
I am a child of a god. Servants will not leave me unattended.
So here I would always save a domination from one of the silence for the Andromedon. They're by far the most annoying character. The acid bombs, power, destruction, things like that, and the amount of health points they've got. So they're always worth dominating, and they're usually not too bad in terms of difficulty to do that. Fortunately, I have 2 psionics, as I always do. One of them had to use a domination in the previous section of this game before you get into this chamber, and the other one used it on one of the priests because they're also a bit of a pain. So we're going to have to deal with this Andromedon as it comes.
What's over there? Okay, I'll go. Get it together. Keep going! Weapons burning ammo fast!
And here he comes, another fully charged chosen hunter.
I never tire of this feeling. I could do this all day, all decade, all eternity.
Why are we still holding? It's weak.
You just made my list.
Lava coming through! If you say so. That arm is tough.
I can't let that slide.
Armor still holding. No problem, boss. Deflection! My ammo's running low. Back off!
With the amount of energy housed in that capacitor, I fear the Chosen could continue the regeneration process indefinitely. I do not believe we can simply wear them down.
Understood. We need to make destroying it our top priority.
More of them coming in. Okay, this is bad. I need a med kit here. Moving to position.
I'm hoping that's a good thing.
Yes, the regeneration process has been interrupted. Readings on the capacitor indicate it has become highly unstable.
Then let's target that Chosen with everything we've got.
Seems doable. Hit the plate! Out of ammo here. Absolutely. Don't move. You'll be all right. I hope it's worth it. Your body grows weak. Happy now? What's over there? Hard target, minimal damage. I'm running low on ammo. Whatever you say. Get up and get back out there.
We'll keep the commander alive. It's open season on the rest.
It hit the plate! Hostiles got me flanked!
I was hoping I'd at least get a laugh out of this. Now that wasn't supposed to happen. And just when I was starting to like you, you're the reason why this world can't have nice things.
Armor still holding.
I never forget a face, much less one that left me wounded. Watch your back.
It's worth noting at this point, now you've destroyed the sarcophagus, the hunter's no longer going to regenerate. Also, if you get an opportunity to destroy the hunter, don't mess around with the other aliens, because once the hunter's gone,
Your existence
you're
is
finished
null.
there. You don't need to spend time with the other aliens. By all means, do it if you want to.
Heading there now. All will suffer. Went off the armor.
It's going to take more than a few wounds to slow me down, Commander.
Hit him with everything.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander. If only we could see the look on the Elders' faces.
Have to admit, didn't see this one coming. So, this is what it feels like to be afraid. Not my style.
So once you defeat each of the hunters, you get their weapons. And they only work with the type of class of soldier that suits that weapon. In the case of the hunter, you'll get a sniper rifle, a lot more powerful and a lot more accurate than anything you can develop in the game, and their pistol.